Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, and this trainer does have a YouTube channel, so the link will be in the description down below. And we are taking a look at a Shundo app, so very cool. Very lucky to have a Shundo app as well for that Mega, right? Really cool. But either way, the team is going to be Sylveon, Wolverine, and Shundo Absol in the Open Ultra League. So let's go ahead and just dive right into the battles and see what we got going on for us. Sylveon against Dragonite is a great matchup. Superpower is resisted, Dragon Claw is double resisted, Dragon Tail, Dragon Breath, both double resisted. Great matchup. If they have Hurricane, I guess it would do a lot, but most Dragonites are not carrying Hurricane nowadays. Sylveon gonna go ahead and go for the Side Shock. Super effective damage, picking up that shield. You'll love to see it. This is a quick attack Sylveon, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but very cool. It's not a Charm variant, so Frenzy Plant will be enough to KO, but I would say Sylveon did its job, right? So, okay, you probably shield this Wolverine, right? Yep, gonna go ahead and shield the Wolverine. I just realized this is a Shadow Wolverine. Oh, not a Shadow, but a Shiny Wolverine. I didn't put the Shiny on the overlay. Not that it matters too much, but anyway, we'll see a shield there. Good shield, and now the opponent is gonna go ahead and switch into. I didn't see what came in, but whatever came in will be hit with an Icicle Spear. Gonna be an Umbreon, super tanky Umbreon. Gonna go ahead and go for another Icicle Spear right now, just to chip away this Umbreon. Yeah, continuing to stay in. Okay, take this attack, and it's gonna be a Dark Pulse. Not too bad. I mean, Wolverine obviously could easily take that. Gonna go ahead and go for yet another Icicle Spear. Yeah, just chipping away at this Umbreon because Umbreon is so tanky, right? So gonna go ahead and throw another one. When will the opponent shield? Will they decide to shield this attack, or will they save it for the Venusaur? The opponent will shield that one. And now the opponent is going to go ahead and go for an attack with the Umbreon. It's going to be a Psychic, not enough to KO. Now in comes the Venusaur. Okay, beautiful. So able to make it to this Icicle Spear, which will KO. And then you could use the Absol just to finish off that Umbreon, right? So yeah, going to be able to get to this Thunder at some point, and we do see the Thunder coming out, and this Thunder is going to KO the Umbreon. And that's going to be a beautiful game, very well played to both trainers. As we see a little bit of a delay, the opponent may have force quit. Sometimes when that happens, that means the opponent force quit, but whatever, it's totally fine. Good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go. It's going to be Sylveon on Giratina. Okay. That's a good matchup, even though Quick Attack is double resisted. Swampert coming in, going to go ahead and switch, maybe trying to catch. Unfortunately, not able to catch the Hydro Cannon, so this should be an Earthquake, or a possible Sludge Wave. It is an Earthquake. Most Swampert have Earthquake in the Ultra League. All the ones I battle do. But we do see this Icicle Spear coming out from the Shiny Wolverine, and that will connect. Very nice. Okay, so now they probably throw Hydro Cannon. So this is probably the Hydro Cannon bait. It is. So good call. But it still comes close to KOing. Wolverine is going to be able to throw this attack right now. You have the Absol. You don't need to win switch, right? Because you have the Absol. It looks like a little bit of lag. Oh man, that lag prevented that attack from coming in, that Icicle Spear. That is really unfortunate. Sylveon is coming in. The opponent switching to Machamp. So Machamp is not going to like Sylveon at all. So Psyshock is coming out. Super effective damage. Another Psyshock coming out. This is amazing because Absol really does not want to beat that Machamp, right? So the opponent is going to go ahead and shield that. Rock Slide is not going to KO. You really don't even have to shield. Yeah, don't even have to shield this one. It's a Crush Chop bait. So that's good, and able to go for this, and then you probably, I mean, you could switch into Absol, you don't even have to. I don't know, this is, most of these Pokemon, that's right, the Swampert is still alive, but that's totally fine. Swampert is going to go ahead and throw an attack, just going to let it go, it doesn't KO, but going to go ahead and switch into this Absol right now. Absol is going to go ahead and invest shields right now, which makes sense. It is an Earthquake, so that is a really good shield. Trying to phone down. I put Snarl on the Absol overlay, but that's not Snarl, is it? No. That's okay. Not really a big deal. Can't really tell off the top of my head right now what attack that is. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Absol is going to go ahead and go for an attack. And more weak connection. This Shundo Absol going to go ahead and take this win right now, despite those issues. Actually, Swampert's still alive, but you could just farm down that Swampert. And that's going to be a good game, very well played to both trainers. So, Let's go ahead and move into the next one. So yeah, the overlay a little bit messed up. We don't have the shiny Wolverine. We have the wrong fast move on Absol, but it's not really that big of a deal, right? So let's see the next battle. We have Armored Mewtwo, okay? Okay, indeed. Trying to get to a Moonblast. The opponent will go ahead and go for this attack right now into the Sylveon. It's going to be Rock Slide, able to take that one. Going to go ahead and switch out afterwards. You do have to watch out for a Dynamic Punch, though, because the backline is weak to fighting, right? So Wolverine is going to go ahead and go for this Icicle Spear right now into the Armored Mewtwo. Armored Mewtwo is going to go ahead and fire back with an attack. Probably that... Actually, it's a running... Oh, well, yeah, they're running Rock Slide, so they probably have Side Strike and Rock Slide. So that could be the moveset they have. Wolverine, of course, is also weak to Rock, but Wolverine is so tanky that it could just take it. Out comes Sylveon, ooh, but this Wolverine is still going to be able to get off this Icicle Spear into the Togekiss. Super effective, but the opponent will shield it up. At least Absol gets to avoid that Charm user. Absol does not like fairy attacks. So much damage. Can you quick attack that now? I don't think so. I mean, if you shield, you probably can, but just gonna let it go and rely on Absol to pick up this win. And I think Absol can win this one. Look how much one charm attack did. Absol is really frail. Mewtwo's coming in. Absol, I mean, it does double resist the charm attacks, right? So good, or not charm attacks. That confusion. And now out comes. Ooh, you love to see it. It's also resisting the Giratina's Shadow Claw attack. So able to take that one. Good game, well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Nidoqueen, ooh, we have Nidoqueen, okay. Oh, I mean, yeah, Sylveon is weak to Nidoqueen, so we're going to go ahead and switch out into Wolverine. Just going to go ahead and fire off an Icicle Spear, probably forcing an early shield if the opponent wants to keep that Nidoqueen alive, and the opponent does want to keep it alive. So Nidoqueen is going to go ahead and throw an attack. I have seen double nuke Nidoqueens nowadays, and it looks like that's what the opponent is running as well. It is possible they have Poison Jab Stone Edge, but probably not. Icicle Spear going to connect. Very nice. Trying to get to one more. Able to get to another one. You love to see it. The opponent is at a Flame Charge, and the opponent can live this. So the opponent does take that. Do you shield with the Wolverine? No, just going to go ahead and let it go. It shouldn't KO, though. It does not KO. Able to survive that. Able to get to another Icicle Spear. Absolutely incredible. So this is going to KO. Unless if the opponent shields, and the opponent will shield. The opponent wants Switch, and the opponent will get Switch. But at what cost? Absol is coming in. Although, to be fair, Talonflame does get off another attack. And it is a Brave Bird. So, well played by the opponent there. Out comes Giratina. Ooh, you love to see it. Gonna go ahead and switch, possibly trying to catch, and it looks like Sylveon may have caught this. Ancient Power. Okay, that's fine. Maybe they caught it, maybe they didn't, or maybe the opponent just threw, but either way, it doesn't really matter. Sylveon is going to go ahead and go for the super effective Psyshock. Will this be enough to KO the Shadow Nidoqueen? It will not, and Shadow Nidoqueen hanging on by 1 HP and a Dream, able to get off the Poison Fang. So the opponent is not double nuked. They do have Poison Fang as well as Stone Edge instead of Earth Power. So now out comes Absol, and Absol, 2 Dark Pulse attacks going to KO. Good game. Moving on, we're jumping right into the middle of the battle. It looks like the opponent switched out into Swampert. Is that what happened? Okay, oh, we're at the end of the battle. I don't know what happened with this battle. My apologies, but we're actually at the end of the battle. It looks like that's going to be a win there. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Just jumping right into things there, but that's okay. We'll see how the next battle goes. Okay, here we go. It's going to be Sylveon into Obstagoon. You absolutely love to see it. You do resist all the attacks. So yeah, out comes Giratina, out comes Wolverine. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Even though Sylveon still has a fine matchup against Giratina, it makes sense to switch into a backline because the backline is going to be weak to that Obstagoon, right? So you do have to pivot out into one of these Pokemon in the back, and Wolverine is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be a Shadow Force. That is a great shield. So maybe counting, recognizing that the opponent could have possibly had it. So good call there. Going to go ahead and go for this Icicle Spear. The opponent going to go ahead and shield. They want to try and get off a Shadow Force, but not before this Icicle Spear comes out from the Wolverine. Picking up that shield. Will the Wolverine shield? No, just going to go ahead and let it go. But I don't think a Shadow Force KOs. It's a Dragon Claw. Beautiful call. This is another Dragon Claw. Wolverine can take this. Wolverine is going to be able to win this matchup without giving up a shield. Beautiful. Ooh, Absol coming in. Out comes Sylveon. Great matchup for the Sylveon, as we know. Sylveon is going to be able to go for an attack. Now, does that Absol have like Gunk Shot, Hyper Beam? This is too soon for any of those, so no, it does not. They're going to go ahead and throw... Oh, they have Obstruct. So an Obstruct Night Slash variant. But the Sylveon will be able to farm down, not before being hit with another attack, but just probably going to be hit with a Night Slash right now. Yeah, going to be hit with a Night Slash. Totally fine. Sylveon has a lot of energy. Giratina coming in, going to go ahead and throw this attack to get rid of the Giratina. And we will find out soon enough what is in the back. But looking like a really good game. Articuno. Okay, going to go ahead and switch right out to Absol. Yeah, gonna go ahead and shield. You're gonna get debuffed here, but you will be able to make it to a Thunder. So this Thunder is super effective. Even if it doesn't KO, it will still get the Articuno low. It does not KO because of that debuff, but that's fine. Articuno is gonna be able to go for another attack right now, and that will KO. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Absol is really frail, right? So Psyshock is going to go ahead and KO that Articuno, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Man, the Shundo Absol, you love to see it. Registeel. Oh, it looks like this trainer... Okay, switching things up. So, more errors on the overlay, because I didn't realize the trainer switched out the Sylveon for the Giratina, but that is okay. We're just having fun, not a big deal. But I would say the backline does not like Registeel either, similar to not liking fighting attacks, right? So this is good to have it here, especially since Giratina is double resisting the Focus Blast. It's resisting Zap Cannon. So this is totally fine. Gonna go ahead and go for the Shadow Sneak right now. Yeah, I mean, the Shadow Claw Shadow Sneaks are going to be neutral towards this Registeel, whereas, again, you're resisting all these moves. Although it is adding up, that's totally fine. You're also getting debuffed, too, but totally fine. Giratina is going to go ahead and throw this attack right now into the Registeel. Okay, I mean, yeah, even if the Registeel wins this, at least you're getting it low, but let's see if the Registeel does win it, because you do survive another Zap Cannon, right? I think the Giratina will be able to pull this one out. The Giratina is going to be hit with this attack. And, ooh, very low. No, maybe Registeel can... I think Registeel can farm down because I don't think this KOs, but it's a very close game regardless, unless you try to snipe it. Yeah, gonna go ahead and try and snipe it. Unfortunately, the Registeel does make it to another move, and you are weak to both of these attacks. So even if it is Focus Blast, which it is, you still have to shield it. Swampert coming in. Ooh, okay. Swampert coming in. Pretty good for the Walrein. Walrein is going to go ahead and go for this Icicle Spear right now. Okay, going to pick up that shield. You'll have to see it. Going to go ahead and go for another one. So this is going to connect. Very nice. So I imagine they do go for the Earthquake, but Walrein going to be able to take this one. And it is Earthquake. Yep, makes sense. Okay, this is Hydro Cannon. Walrein still survives it, but it will get it low. It does get it low. I think they might be able to farm down. They might shield and go for the farm down. Let's see. Let's see if that's what they do. So Icicle Spear is going to pick up the shield, yep, and the Swampert will successfully farm down. Out comes Absol. Gonna go ahead and try and catch, but a Pidgeot. Oh my gosh. But this Absol has Thunder. Can you make it before the Feather Dance? Yes, you can. That may have been a CMP tie. Absol has a Sky High attack. So... it was a CMP tie. Gonna call the Feather Dance. Okay, is it a Brave Bird? No, it's a Feather Dance. Beautiful call. Still does a decent amount of damage because Absol literally is made of paper, right? I mean, you have to shield this. This would KO. But can you make it to another attack before that Swampert does? And yes, you can. Gonna go ahead and get off this attack right now. You absolutely love to see it. This is gonna KO the Swampert. And Registeel is coming in, should be able to take this win, and yep, able to take that win. That is going to be a good game, very well played to both trainers. Okay, very nice indeed. Looks like this trainer might be having some issues with the connection and stuff, but let's go ahead and see how the next battle plays out. Sylveon into Walrein. Okay. I would say this is probably kind of like a neutral matchup. You could stay here, right? You don't need to switch out. Icicle Spear going to connect. And then Sylveon is going for a side shot? No, going for the Dazzling Gleam. Okay, going for the Dazzling Gleam right now. And that is going to do a lot of damage. Going to switch now into Wolverine, maybe trying to catch, not successfully able to catch. So this should be an Earthquake right now. No, an Icicle Spear. The opponent baiting? Okay, very interesting there. Maybe the opponent was baiting. I don't think that was a catch. So the opponent's Wolverine is going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. And this one's going to be the Earthquake. Makes sense. And now the switch. Was that Abomasnow? That may have been Abomasnow. Let's see. Icicle Spear is going. It is Abomasnow going to connect. And now we're going to go ahead and charge up to 2 more. Going for 1. So this is going to not connect because the opponent is going to go ahead and shield. But we do see another one coming in. The opponent will definitely not shield this one. Oh, they do shield that one. Okay. Opponent really wants to win this matchup. Granted, Abomasnow could still take another Icicle Spear, but still. Weather Ball. Ooh, they're baiting again. Okay, this is not an Energy Ball. This is another Weather Ball. So yeah, gonna just take that. Willing to even let the Wolverine go down as well. But we do see this Icicle Spear coming out. You'll love to see it. Now a Weather Ball should be enough to pick up the knockout, I think, from this health range, right? So out comes the Weather Ball. Makes sense. So Absol is coming in right now. Going for that farm down. Absol is going to go ahead and shield this. As I mentioned earlier, Absol is literally made of paper, so it pretty much needs shields. Wolverine coming in. Going to go ahead and catch on Sylveon. I like that catch. Saving that energy, preserving the shields as well. Could have thrown a Dark Pulse to KO the Wolverine instead of taking that damage on Sylveon, but wanting to preserve the energy. So just going to sacrifice the Sylveon right now. This is going to obviously KO. That's fine. Okay. Absol is going to be able to farm down, and now out comes Abomasnow, so able to farm down, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We have Sylveon, we have a Giratina from the opponent, weak connection as well. Looking to be a good matchup. Okay, the opponent switches into Venusaur. What is going on? Trying to attack. That's a Razor Leaf Venusaur. Venusaur is going to go ahead and get off an attack. That was fast to the attack with Razor Leaf. I don't know what is going on here, but Sylveon, yeah, that's just so much lag. Unfortunate, you hate to see it. But the Psyshock is coming out, going to be able to pick up that shield. At least Sylveon can get to another one, and then you can switch into Wolverine. Although Wolverine is weak as well to grass, is weak to grass. But still, Wolverine is going to be able to farm down. Out comes Moltres. Talk about spice. When I saw the typing, I was thinking Charizard or Talonflame, but no, it's Moltres. You'll love to see it. Okay, very nice. Able to get off another one. Absolutely incredible. And this one will pick up the final shield from the opponent, trying to get to one more. The opponent will throw an attack. Do you shield? Yep. Wolverine is going to go ahead and shield this one up. It's going to be a Sky Attack. Good shield. And going to Overfarm. Able to get off another Icicle Spear into the Moltres. Moltres is pretty flimsy, right? Especially in the Great League or Ultra League. This is not the Great League, but Giratina is coming in. Giratina is weak to Ice, and also, if you're the Absol in the back, you're resisting those attacks, right? Trying to get to one more. Oh, they farm down before you can get to one more. Oh my gosh, bringing Absol and then catching it. I like that play because, like, at the end of the day, yes, Absol does resist the Shadow Ball and the Ominous Wind, but at the same time, you're really frail, so you're still taking a lot from the Shadow Ball. So 2 Shadow Balls or Shadow Ball plus an Ominous Wind still KOs the Absol. Look how much damage that did. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Thunder. Obviously, the play is Dark Pulse, but I guess just having some fun with it, going for that Thunder because that was the last Pokemon. So at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Good game, well played. Some lag, though, which you hate to see. Moving on. Okay, we have an Obstagoon from the opponent. Out comes Wolverine right now. So Wolverine is going to go ahead and throw an Icicle Spear. They threw right away, so maybe you could catch the next Icicle Spear. And yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Because if they throw right away, chances are they're going to throw right away again. It's not a guarantee, but I've noticed that from my experience as well. So good catch there. So the opponent is going to go ahead and throw an Earthquake. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be an Earthquake. So this Wolverine is going to go ahead and throw an Earthquake as well. The opponent actually going to go ahead and shield that, and now bringing in the Obstagoon. Going to go ahead and go for this Earthquake right now. This Earthquake is going to connect, trying to get to one more. Nope. Going to go ahead and switch right now into the Sylveon to go for the Dazzling Gleam, which will KO. Out comes the Wolverine. Wolverine is going to go ahead and throw an Icicle Spear. If you're the Sylveon, you could take it, but can you make it to a Dazzling Gleam? Yes, you can make it to a Dazzling Gleam, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this Dazzling Gleam right now. The opponent going to go ahead and shield. Wolverine does go ahead and farm that down. Okay, so out comes the shiny Absol. Absol is going to go ahead and invest the shield. It's going to be an Icicle Spear, so we're going to see another Icicle Spear. Absol going to go ahead and shield again because of how frail the Absol is. The opponent gonna go ahead. Ooh, this Thunder is easily gonna KO the Gyarados. You love to see it. Able to get off another Thunder, it's gonna easily KO. That was a beautiful overfarm, easily KO the Wolverine, and that is a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on, let's see the next battle. It's gonna be Sylveon into Giratina. Okay, good matchup, of course, because you do have the Dazzling Gleam. The opponent gonna go ahead and switch out into Swampert. Gonna go ahead and go for the Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so much damage. Maybe trying to catch. Oh, did this trainer catch a Hydro Cannon? I bet you they did. Yes, able to catch that Hydro Cannon. Beautiful. Kind of estimating when they were going to throw, right? Because I figured they would throw the Hydro Cannon. So trying to estimate where they would throw it. Beautiful timing. Beautiful call. So Wolverine does farm down. You love to see it. Obstagoon comes in. But can you get off 2 because you're very low? Okay, you can get off 2. You love to see it. Very nice indeed. And that will pick up the shield. And now out comes Sylveon. And now out comes the Giratina. And of course, Absol doesn't like Obstagoon, but it likes Giratina, right? So, going to be able to bring in the Absol, go for the Dark Pulse right now. That will do a lot of damage. And now the opponent will go ahead and go for an attack. Absol is going to protect itself. It is a Shadow Force. And now the Giratina is going to go ahead and throw an attack, but you just save the shields for Sylveon, right? That does a lot. I'm going to go ahead and farm up enough for 2 attacks, going for the Dark Pulse, and that will KO, and I'll try to get to a Thunder, can't get to it, but at the end of the day, it should not matter, because first of all, you have a shield, second of all, you resist all these attacks, unless if they have Gunk Shot or Hyper Beam, but they don't, which is good. So Sylveon is going to go ahead and take that. Dazzling Gleam will be enough to KO, and we do see the Dazzling Gleam come out right now. And yes, it's going to KO, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers, and a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.